I've got some insane trading methods that can help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so jumping into these trading methods, I got three different methods for you guys to try out to help build your coins up. So let's go ahead and dive into this. The first one we're going to be starting out here is we're going to be in the La Liga, and we're going to be looking at gold rare Real Madrid center backs here. So in this filter, what we have is we have Nacho Fernandez, Eder Militao, and David Alaba here. And right now, these cards are currently selling for Nacho Fernandez, obviously going to be the cheapest at about 2,000 coins here, as you can see. So selling for 2,000, we're only going to lose 100 coins on tax. So we'd like to pick these up, I'd say, for 1,700 coins or less here. Now you can do sniping or bidding for a method like this. Typically with kind of like the more popular gold rare cards, I find bidding to be a lot less effective unless it's a weekend where you get a lot of supply. So I prefer to snipe on a method like this, and it also gives you the ability to pick up like a David Alaba for nice and cheap, and Eder Militao for nice and cheap, cards that sell for a lot more, which is something you need to kind of look at when you're picking those up. Because for example, if you go look at like Eder Militao's price, he's going to be way more expensive than Nacho Fernandez. You can see Eder Militao goes for like 4.5k right now. Alaba's going to be like 4k. So you got to keep that in mind, especially when you snipe these cards, that Nacho Fernandez is going to be a lot cheaper. But those other two, if you do manage to pick them up, you could squeeze a lot more coins out of if you do get one of them. Now, moving on to our next filter here, what we're going to jump over to is the Premier League, and we're going to be looking at a little bit cheaper one here. We're going to be moving over to Liverpool gold rare defenders here. So in this filter, there's a lot of different cards. Obviously, we got Matip and Konate are going to be the two main ones we're focusing on here. Obviously, there's like Alexander Arnold, Robertson, Trent, Van Dyke. I just said Alexander Arnold and Trent. Nice. But we're going to be focusing on Matip, Gomez, and Konate here because these are kind of the cheaper ones that we're able to really pick up in this filter. So right now, the cheapest cards are Matip and Konate. As you can see, selling for about 1,400 to 1,500 coins a piece. So we'd like to pick these up for 1,200 or less here. Now again, oh wow, one just sitting there for 5 seconds. So this could be a go-to filter here right now since these are nice and cheap. But one thing to keep in mind again is with these more popular cards, Malito, with these more popular cards, it's going to be a lot more difficult to bid on them, like I mentioned, unless it's a weekend. So I'm typically not doing them a ton with when it comes to bidding, even though I prefer bidding over sniping. Like if we go take a look, there's probably, I mean, there's actually a couple deals rolling in here. Some Joe Gomez's we can try to pick up. And I like to have Footman open on the side as well, just because like I know Joe Gomez goes for more than these other two. So I'm quickly going to look up his price so I know what I can bid on him. Because obviously I can bid a lot higher than 1,200 if a card goes for more than 1,400. And I see now that Joe Gomez goes for 2,300 here. So I'd be willing to bid all the way up to like 2,000 coins on a card like him. Whereas the other ones, I'm only willing to bid up to 1,200 on. So something to keep in mind as well is when you're bidding to know those cards' prices. Because obviously you can bid a lot higher on those. So let's keep an eye on these and see if we're able to get any of them. Looks like people already jumping the bid up to 2k here, so we're going to avoid that, and we'll go ahead and jump into our third and final filter here, which is going to be one that's kind of up in price because of upgrade packs, but still really decent, is going to be just gold rare PSG players here. Now, obviously, these have significantly gone up because of upgrade packs, but they have a lot of other expensive gold rares as well here. So if you take a look, these PSG gold rares here are basically going to insta sell for 1,200. So this is the thing with most gold rares, but these PSG cards, you kind of have a lot of cards that are more expensive just because they're higher rated in League One. They get better links, everything like that. So we'll see if we can pick up that Acardi there. He's going for 1,000. And these ones are going to be really, really hard to pick up because, again, since they're up in price, partly because of upgrade packs, a lot of people are just sniping and bidding on these to put them into upgrade packs, which makes it more difficult to pick those cards up. But you can snipe and bid on those as well. Out of all these, my favorite's probably that Real Madrid filter, and then the Liverpool, then this PSG one. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next video.